Welcome to the Big Talk on Muse Africa. My name is Yao Buidu. But today we are talking about copyright. But before I introduce my panelists, let's go for a quick commercial break. So like I said, we're talking about copyright, specifically covers, remastering a song, or someone taking another person's song and recording. Well, to help us discuss this topic, I have Tilly Nipa and also have Eric Tosca, who is my usual suspect. Today we have a female on the show, so you guys should know that the show is going to be heavy. But let me start with Tosca. Tosca.
Broski.
Tosca.
Broski.
So talking about copyright, an artist picks another artist's song and that's a cover. Is it like legally allowed?
It's legally allowed when you seek for permission.
Okay.
When you don't seek for permission, it's an infringement on copyright. So you can pick a song, a popular song or not a popular song, do a cover of it, post it online. When you don't monetize it, you can't be let go free. You can, yeah. But when you monetize it, it's like you are taking an advantage of somebody's work,
and then making money out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's use this as a case study. So recently we had Mr.Drew who did what you term a cover of Rotimi's love rhythm titled "It," featuring the one and only Stonebwoy. And there was a lot of discussion, especially when the song was flagged on YouTube. So Tilly, Drew tagged Rotimi over and over again in his Instagram post. Even the post on social media, he tagged him. I'm doing a song Rotimi, but still his song got flagged. Wasn't it consent enough?
No, it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't.
But if I tag you, I'm notifying you.
So if I told you I like your shirt and the next day I'm wearing the shirt, will you be happy? Because I told you I like your shirt, so now I'm wearing your shirt.
But you like my shirt. I will even feel like honored that, oh, you are wearing this shirt, I've inspired you.
So obviously it's not enough to just tag the person or mention the person. What shows that the person actually got to see that tag? Because stars, they get a lot of tags, mentions, and some of them don't really check. They just come, go to the post they want to actually see, they are done, they move on. So what shows that he even saw those tags and the mentions?
But what also shows he did not see?
No, obviously there's a perfect case that that song has been pulled down, meaning things were not done right. It means that even if he saw it, it wasn't enough to warrant that thing he did.
Okay.
So yes, it's not enough. People work, a lot of work goes into music production. In Ghana, people enter the booth, they do something shabby when they are done and they are got demo when they are played it all over the place. But outside, they lost work. You can't just tag me and then come in to be an artist because I will tag somebody and I go make money off a song. But it's not done. So.
But here's a problem. You've seen other artists do it, and there hasn't been an uproar. An example is Kwesiate's Anthem. It was from, the beat was used from an artist in the US. Even Kofimole's Don't Believe It was from an artist in Canada. And even locally in Ghana here, we've seen a lot of artists doing covers. One particularly was one of my artists, her name was Shrina. She did a cover of Shatwali Ayo, which actually blew her. And there was no problem. So what's different with Mr. Drew's song?
Okay, so Mr. Drew's song is Rotimi works with publishers. So they took the song down. Probably you don't know what went on in the recording of the original song. Maybe Rotimi didn't write the song. Maybe the rhyme, the rhythm, everything doesn't belong to him. Maybe he just performed it. So there are a lot of people who worked on the song. So they can't watch their song be monetized, like being an adaptation on somebody's monetization page, and the person is making money out of it. They have to take it down.
But I see that there's a lot of talk on monetize. So here's a question for you guys. Had Mr. Drew or Highly Spiritual Music not monetized the song, would it have been right?
No, it wouldn't have been right. You
Why?
still have to seek for permission, because gradually the brand will grow, and your channel might be that song might be a monetized one that you wouldn't know.
Well, like Tilly, for example, I've done the song, I've done the cover. I'm not getting 1 peso from the song. I'm just doing it because I love the song. How does that also, is that also wrong?
So it comes back to the fact that proper permission wasn't taken from the people. Because if I'm not making money off it and it's just there, well, why do you think it should be pulled down or whatever? But if the person, people are not aware, I can't just tag him and expect that it's okay. So it means that they spent a lot on their money, on their work, and you are just remaking or whatever you are doing with the song, and then you are posting it. Obviously, even if you don't get money from it, you are going to get subscribers, you are going to be boosting your views or watch hours on YouTube, which could actually transfer back to you monetizing your channel. So whatever you put on YouTube, it helps with monetization, if not now, in the future. Which is why the right thing has to be done. As I said, in this case, the permission, it didn't go down well. At a point, somebody very important did not hear of what was being done by Highly Spiritual. Because really, artist to artist, Kewa, the weight of Kewa, this thing shouldn't have happened at all, knowing that he knows the rules. I think they just, I don't want to use the word, but I think they just go.
Mr.Drew's new song featuring Calvin Bolita. I heard before he released it, he was doing. You see now artists do snap up their music in a way of promoting it, and one young artist heard it and did the whole song after it, released it before later was released. But Mr. Drew asked them to take it down.
But that's annoying. You've heard it. You have gone ahead of my story. How dare you? You see, permissions, it goes different levels in music, different levels. But what this SHS boy they get, he deserves slashing. But anyway, you know. No.
But then, before you see the song came out a few days and it wasn't struck down. Then later we heard someone went to snitch, and now we know the person went to snitch. Now the question is, was it right for the guy to snitch on Mr. Drew? Tosca, let me begin. Was it right for the guy to snitch?
He might be right, he might be wrong, because he's also an upcoming artist. He wouldn't know the next beat he will jump onto.
Okay.
Yeah, because these days, producers, they play the beat, then they send it to the artist, record, write something with it. You wouldn't know where the beat is coming from. So snitching, quote unquote, snitching in this case might, it's an eye-opener for some people now, because people have got to know that now you just can't jump on any song like that. You have to go through this process, write this and this and that. So on a good side, it has a good side, and a bad side is it's coming back to affect him, because people don't forget in this country.
That one day.
People don't forget in this country. You don't know. Maybe I've heard a song, you haven't heard it. You hear a remake of the song and you think that's the original.
Oh, true. But Tilly, I hope you've seen the video of the guy.
The snitch.
The snitch.
The snitch ass.
Yes, the snitch guy. The snitch. Could it be the tonation in which he snitched that necessitated Rotimi's reaction?
Yeah, there was this
in that manner.
There was this form of urgency to the thing. I didn't know where it came from. Boss, what are they know? Yeah, first of all, I'm like, hey.
And he went to remind.
Yes.
I know hear from you. I haven't heard from you.
Really?
So I think that's what.
You know the party killed me. The party said,
featuring one.
If you don't look sharp there. And like.
Yeah, I watched the guy's interview, and I think to him, he felt he was doing Ghanaians a favor by doing that. Because he was saying that now Rotimi for charging 18 million, and according to him, Ghana, we owe him. We have to do a contribution and go and pay him for saving us. So I just think that for me, it's all part of that pull him down thing that we have for our big acts in Ghana. Because this thing could have been done in a different way.
But like pull him down, but in a way, in as much as he snitched, technically he did something right by notifying the rightful owner.
Yeah, I get that. But as I said, he's done an interview after that thing he did, and the way he spoke. And I don't know more of a saying no, what he's saying no, me was saying no. Like he's so bitter, and you could see that he didn't do that because he cares about Drew. He did it because he was aiming at pulling the guy down, which he managed to do. So he's proud that he did that. And he's glad that there's attention coming from what he did, but it's going to bite him in the ass because an artist, he doesn't know what will happen in the future. And he doesn't know, maybe Drew will be that one person who will feature him or collaborate with him and make him that person he wants to be. But what he did, they are positive, yes. After listening to his interview, I realized he was going to shoot for something and he did it.
Let's look at the way forward. You've spoken about the impact, how it happened. So what's the way forward for creatives in the space right now in terms of doing covers and other stuff?
It's clear now. Seek for permission, copyright permission. I want to add something. Some people have the perception that sampling, covers, adaptation, everything is stealing or lazy work. It is not. It is not a lazy work. It is not stealing. Big stars outside, Rihanna and Co, they remix people's song. They do covers. It is not stealing. It is actually another form of showing your creativity. Because taking a song that is popular and making a new song out of it is not easy.
It's not easy, that one.
It's not easy. So people have been saying Creamy is lazy, Kwame Eugene is lazy. No, they are not. Because Kwame Eugene can pick a line and make a whole song out of it. And that song will hit. It is not a lazy work.
Definitely. And Tilly, what about you?
Yes, I think it goes down to education. Those who know should be willing to teach. Because I can't ask for permission when I don't know the permissions to ask in the first place. Because to him, someone like Drew,
that is why you have to sign on Tunes by
Muse. Yes, that's why you have to sign on Tunes by Muse. Tunes by Muse, we've begun our full 360 distribution PR marketing platform, and we are here for you guys. We are here for you. Like I always say, the number is 0547094698. Call us, let's talk. But you can your finance admission.
So my point, then I advertise.
Oh, well, Tunes by Muse, they will know the joke.
It's fine. It's fine. So as I said, those who know should actually opt to teach, whether for money or not. But there should be avenues for us. Okay, you can come here like you just did. It's nice.
They can see me too.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, because someone like Drew, he thought what he did was permission enough. But obviously, somebody will also talk to the management, but might not know that you have to talk to the publisher, other things. So, as I said, education has to go in. So now, if you know and you don't do the right thing, we can slap you.
Definitely, like Tilly said, education is the key. And if you're an artist out there, you should know sampling is. You need to ask for permission before you can use someone's work. In book, we call it plagiarism. If you pick someone's work and put it in yours, that's how it's termed. But as a musician, in case you want to use someone's creative, like invention, you need to actually seek the person's permission, and that's why Tunes by Muse is there for you. 360 full distribution, PR, plugin. In fact, your royalty self, international. We are there for you, and we can show you the places in case you want to use a sample from a big star. Definitely, when you come to us, we have all the plugs to get you that sample clearance. So hit us up like once again 0547094698, and it has been an exciting episode of the Big Talk with Tilly and Tosca and myself, Yabudo Abafo. Catch you same time next time.